Hey guys, Mal here, and today we're taking a look at how to complete the first trial in Outlast Trials. When you first step out of the tube, start running. You're heading for this car here, jumping it, and quickly getting into the side of the truck. You want to do this quickly because a big boy is going to spawn in any second, and if you're quick, you can bypass him. Head inside the police station and start making your way through. We're heading for a security room and there's two obstacles standing between you and it. If you hear this sound, then you've found the first of the two. The raspy boy you can hear is a pain in the ass. You make too much noise near it or get too close to it and it'll start screaming like a banshee. That'll stunlock you for a good while and let any nearby mobs get a free hit in. The next obstacle you'll hit is the machete guy. Thankfully, because we have the security room, we're just going to run straight past him and into safety. Hit the button, enjoy the cinematic, and head back out. Once you're out of the security room, we are heading for the snitch. Follow these rails and they'll take you straight to him. Once you get there, push him for a bit and the power will cut out. Leave the snitch there and head down the cells and to the left. Once the power is back on, these doors will unlock and you can take the road down to the underground parking. Lift the garage door and duck under. Now for this phase of the trial, we have to find gas cans and generators. The spawns for both the gas cans and the generators change, so you're going to have to look around until you find them. If you get attacked while you're trying to start one of the generators, then run off and head for the other. There's no right or wrong order or way to do it, so long as you get the generators going. Speaking of which, starting a generator has a few steps. One of them is to tinker with each side of it. Tinkering is a really simple minigame. One of the switches will turn 2 lights green. All the rest will only turn 1 green. Just pick at random, and if it doesn't work, you know one of the last ones is the double switch. You also need to pour a can of fuel into it and then finally crank it to get it started. When you're cranking it, you're aiming for the green. 3 greens should get it going. Be cautious though, because the mobs will hear you starting it and come for you, particularly the cop. Once both generators are running, you have to head back to the snitch, which means heading back to the garage door that you ducked under, back up the road, and inside the police station. Now push the snitch to the gate. You can hold shift to sprint and push it faster. Look up at the TV for your next clue, and head inside this room that just unlocked. You'll find a body with a heart on it. If you search that body, you'll get the heart key you need for the gate in the hallway. Pop the gate open and head in. Now we want to be quick here, because a big boy is about to spawn in and we want to get ahead of him. Follow the tracks. They'll lead you to the first gate. Quickly look at the TV to get the clue and then get moving quick. We're doing this little course first so that we know what bodies we're looking for. There's no point in running around and finding all the bodies before we know which ones we actually need. Now here in the 2 rooms just after the second gate, I like to make sure everything is opened up. You'll see it firsthand later in the video, but it's a personal favorite spot to lose mobs. Then if we follow this hallway down, we can get the clue for the 3rd key. Okay, so now that we know the 3 keys that we're looking for, here comes the potentially painful part. I say potentially because you might get really lucky and bang this out in 5 minutes, or it could take a lot longer. Run around the level looking for bodies and identifying them. You're looking for the 3 symbols that match up with your clues. You can hit tab at any time to show the objectives in the top left. That'll let you see which 3 you're looking for if you forget them. Generally speaking, the key for each gate should be somewhere nearish to the gates themselves. So if you found key 2 and 3, then head back to the earlier section of the track and look around there for key 1. Once you have found all 3 keys and unlocked all 3 of the gates, it's time to push the snitch. If you happen to have a spare adrenaline on you, feel free to use it, grab the snitch, and sprint like hell. If you run into a mob and have to run away, try and lead the mob back the way you've come from. That way they'll hopefully be out of your way once you get back to the snitch, rather than just further ahead. Also, if you let go of the snitch, he'll start rolling backwards. Thankfully, there's a checkpoint at each gate, so once you get him to a gate, he can't go any further back. Once the snitch is in the chamber, jump onto one of the handles and hold. The cop will spawn in and come for you, and when he does, you're going to lead him off and get back to the chamber room as quickly as you can. That's why I prepared this room earlier in the video when I was getting the clues. Now the cop is wasting time up there kicking doors open and trying to find me, and I have time to finish off the snitch. Once he's dead, it's time to escape. Quickly head out these 2 doors. Make sure you shut them as you go because the cop is still going to be after you and you need to buy a little time to get the garage door open. Now you're not safe yet. The cop is going to be making his way around to get to you, and there's a big boy out here that spawned right at the start of the trial. Leg it for the tubes and hit the button to start calling them in. You might have the big boy or cop after you at this point. Do your best to kite them around. You can slow them with bottles or bricks, and potentially your rig. The shuttle takes 10 seconds to arrive. Get inside, and that's it. You're out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.